There we go. We have sound now.
Yay!
I fixed it. Okay, so I'm sure that the chat will start to say that we don't have sound.
Yes.
Because
There we go. It is.
We have a little bit of delay.
No sound,
but
no sound, no sound, no sound.
I know that on our end we have sound now.
Yes.
So please confirm in the chat room that we do have sound.
Yes. Oh, we're waiting for the chat to catch up to our sound.
Yes. Okay, so now we're caught up. So everybody, welcome to today's live stream. We're so glad to see everybody in the room.
I know.
And what is the very first thing that we do on a live stream?
We say hi to all our wonderful, helpful moderators.
Yes, and we want to have a big thank you to Karen Carter. She is here. She is talking to everybody. Mwah. We love you, Karen. And we want to say hi to... I can't read your writing.
What? What's wrong with my writing?
I can't. It's not as nice as it usually is.
Oh, I can't help that.
So what does it say?
Rayleigh Creative Travel.
Thank you very much for being a moderator today. We also want to thank Gavin Till and James B.
The dynamic duo from across the pond in the UK.
So we want to welcome everybody to the chat, and let's scroll all the way up to the top as far as we can. And we will say hello to Matt Burns, Adam Ryan,
Random Cruiser, Sean Harrison. Hi, Sean.
Steffi Clark, and John Gorman.
John. Marla and Annette are here.
You skipped Kathy
I
Wine.
know, because my glasses are shifting.
We've got
Sorry.
Silo.
Hello, Steve. Hey, Silo, white chocolate hair.
Did we say hi, Julie Basso?
No.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Welcome to the chat.
Robert Isaacson.
Chris and Jen.
Chris and Jen.
Now, you were very naughty, Chris, but that's okay. I got a big old laugh.
Nancy C. Hi, Nancy. Kathy D. from Cranston, Rhode Island.
Kristen Askew.
Yes.
Now, she is on our group cruise, and I just want to do a really quick...
The new one.
I really want to do a quick plug for that, okay? Because I continue to get questions if it's still being booked. And so we want everybody to know that you can book our group cruise. It is for, what's the date?
Right here, August 1st through August 8th of 2021.
We do have our fingers crossed that we will all be back to cruising by then.
Yes.
And we got a relatively good deal, and we have a great package for everybody that's going to be going with us.
Aboard the Norwegian Joy to Bermuda.
Correctamundo. Correctamundo. So at this point, what we're asking people to do, if I can find it here, here it is email us. Where do they have to email us, Frank?
Well, they should email us at cruisingwithwheels@rochester.rr.com.
With any luck, the graphic came across the screen for them to see.
Let's hope so.
And so anyways, all you have to do is email us at that email address, and I will send you an information
sheet
packet or sheet.
Yes.
And I'll also include a link to the website so they can check that out.
But we want to continue saying hi to Chantel Coate, Camille Castorina,
El Rondo,
Adam Clark Gillespie, Keith Child. Hi, Keith.
Ciara Ramos.
Hi.
Kelly
Null. Hi, Kelly. Bella Explores, Chloe B.
Lisa Anderson in the house.
Enarad Liba.
Lucille O.
And Kit Lady 03.
Did we say hi to Sean Harrison?
I said hi to Sean.
Okay. Sorry.
Cheryl McGee. And the Mount, I don't know what it's, the Mount BSR 530. I want to know what that stands for. I must know. I will not.
He's going to make you guess.
I will not sleep tonight. I won't sleep.
Lisa Wise is here. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for joining us today.
Sandy Grog. Hi, Sandy from Cincinnati.
Our Can't Be is here.
Cheryl Garcia Reynolds.
Melissa Hayes.
Jennifer Wyckoff.
Oh, there's Chris and Jen again. Chris and Jen.
They just keep popping
Oh,
up.
thank you for reminding me. It was Jamie's birthday.
It was a few days ago.
And you know what we should do? We should sing him happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jamie. Happy birthday to you. You can't harmonize, can you?
Sorry. Soaring
okay.
Feather. Hi, Soaring Feather.
Oh, and another moderator has shown up on the chat. It's Nautical Nurse Nancy.
Love
Mwah.
you.
Sue Lynn is here. Marcus Ross.
Vanessa Wyndham. Hi, Vanessa. Jenny
Jenny.
Hess. Hey, Jenny. Long time no see. Mwah.
Keith Shank is here.
Judy Neff.
John Carlo.
Oh,
There it is. John Carlo, right there.
There we go.
John Carlo. Valerie
Clausen.
Lawson.
Joe Fontanello.
We got a Fontanello in the house. A scoop of this and a pinch of that.
Love that.
It's a great name.
Rennie.
Rennie.
From the UK. Tom Y.
Do you know Jamie and Gavin?
She's Tom Y. Tom and Sharon.
From Maryland.
Megan Ann. Hi, Megan.
And I think we are caught
Are we caught up? Awesome to see everybody. Familiar names, faces, and some new people. Well, that's exciting.
Why's all that coming up?
I don't know.
I just saw all this stuff come up.
Are we getting notices? And
well, I got something.
messages? And
I got something, but I don't.
Lovings?
I don't know if I close this, if I can get it back open. So.
That's not good.
No, honey. Oh. Well, I think.
He's talking to his phone.
No.
He's not talking to me.
No. Because people are messaging us on Facebook, and so it's all coming through here, and they're saying hello.
Except we're not there.
Cheers for the live stream.
Oh.
Except they should be in this chat room with all of you.
I know. That's kind of crazy.
Welcome to Ronald Biddleman.
Ronald Biddleman. Hello.
So where do you want to go first? Where do you want to go?
Well, let's see. Oh, want to talk about our? You want to do your shameless promo like you always do?
Oh, my shameless promo. I forgot about that. Well, today's live stream is sponsored by... Oh, it's not coming up. Oh, I got to shut that. Okay, today's is sponsored by our Teespring, right? T-shirt. And it's If Lost, Return to Guest Services. It's available in a myriad of colors. We're featuring it with the picture in blue, but it's also pinned in the top of your chat in orange. So if you just click on the pinned version in chat, it will take you right to the Teespring store to that particular item, and you can order it in any color you want.
I know.
And I have good news.
Oh, okay.
So
I love good news.
Teespring is now back up at 100% capacity and running again.
Okay, good.
So,
Good.
I know that there was some delays in the during COVID.
Yeah.
But they assure me that they are back
That's
and
good.
running.
That would probably be a good shirt for me to wear.
Yes.
If lost, please return to guest services.
If have a flat, help me.
I want to say hi to Anthony and Kimmy Pucci. Nice to see you. So you did your shameless,
Julie says
plug.
that she should just be returned to the
Lido
Lido bar.
Right. Please return to the nearest bar. Thank you. Let's
Hi,
see.
Megan Ann. Welcome to the chat.
We're going to talk about that,
We are
Megan
going
Ann.
to talk about
Absolutely.
that.
I just want to say
I have no graphics for that, so I'm sorry.
If you are not a member of our Facebook cruise chat
You have to
group,
warn me about these things.
Oh, that was your warning when I said Facebook cruise chat group.
Oh.
There you go. Apparently you're not quick on the draw here.
Well, it's out of order.
No, I'm going right in order.
Order.
We have, as of this morning, 3,861 members of that Facebook group. And again, I want to remind people, it is not about Tom Cruise. Those of you who were not on the last live stream 2 weeks ago, so I'll tell you, my mother moved in yesterday. So Mom is here, and last night was her first night in the house. We got a girl in the house now.
We have a girl in the house now, and please, all you women in the chat, agree with me. Mr. Frank is having a little issue not putting down the toilet seat.
Well, I can't help it.
So
you got to help me.
Put it down.
You got to help me with that. I can't think of everything when I'm being dragged out of the bathroom. So let's talk about what Megan Ann wants to talk about and everyone else wants to talk about, which is the new Royal Caribbean Muster Drill 2.0. And it's funny, when I saw it and I read it, I was like, isn't that what we said they were going to do? Mm-hmm. Royal Caribbean, we want some money out of this because we said exactly that is exactly what you were going to do. That Royal Caribbean has announced they're replacing their conventional safety drill with, which involves, as you all know, a ton of people gathered ear to ear, neck to neck, in favor of a brand new interactive e-muster. The last major change that they said they made was
probably
when they
on your phone.
Well, yes, when they removed life jackets from the staterooms. But we knew they were going to do this. Guests will review the safety drill information on their smartphone device or stateroom TV prior to setting sail, eliminating the need for large gatherings.
Now, I feel like this may or may not happen, because although they've announced that they're going to be doing this, mm-hmm. right, and this is their preparation for COVID and Corona and coming back, right, mm-hmm. I see an issue with it.
Well, I see an issue right here.
What?
It says, after the guest reviews the safety information, again, either from their smartphone device or their stateroom TV, they will go to their assigned assembly station where a crew member will verify that each step has been completed, yes. and answer any questions the guests may have. So aren't you bringing all these people right. to the muster station anyways?
And then you have to do it
to
twice.
Be checked in, verified, and...
Right. But I see it as an issue because maritime law requires that you go to
right.
muster drill.
Right.
And so I just feel like it's never going to work just doing it. Maybe that's why, maybe that was the stipulation that maritime right. law or lawyers or whatever, whoever decides maritime law
right.
Said, you can do it this way, but they all have to show up. So it's
right.
like, what's the point?
It's like,
because everybody's
so you don't have the crowd in the beginning, but you're going to have the crowd when everyone is done and they go, well, I got to go to the muster station because I have to be verified and checked in, and then thousands of people rush to their muster station. Isn't that what they did to beginning for regular muster drill?
I know. So it's kind of
stupid. I see some
good
innovation, but I see a few kinks.
Yeah.
They came up with this technology, and they are offering to license the patented technology to interested cruise operators, waiving the patent fees, and licenses have already been granted to TUI Cruisers as well as Norwegian Cruise Line, mm-hmm. Oceania, Region 7 Seas. Right.
So I will tell you that all of those cruise lines, okay, the TUI Cruises, Norwegian Cruise Lines, and Oceania and Region, they're all in the Norwegian family.
Right.
So I have a feeling that because Royal and Norwegian
Partnered up, right.
to figure this out. So that's why they're getting the licensing and they're sharing. Because I noticed that Megan Ann says that Royal claims that they're going to share it with other lines too. I don't think that they're going to be sharing it with Carnival and Princess and Holland and, you know, all their companies, because when Royal reached, or whoever reached out first,
Right.
Royal and Norwegian said, "Oh yeah, we need to work on this together."
Nice to know.
And the other companies said, "No, thank you."
So we'll see what the others come up with.
I know. Let's see.
But I see a bug here and there. And again, like Jenny has said, my boyfriend said, "What if you don't have a smartphone? Then
Exactly.
what?" Well, then you have
You do it in your
you do it in
stateroom.
your stateroom TV. But again, Ziara Ramos says, "Doesn't that defeat the purpose of large crowds not forming?"
Exactly.
Because that's what's going to happen when everyone is, quote, done. And of course, maritime law, you can't leave the dock until everyone is verified. So you're going to have these crowds.
And see, now generally when they have like we'll use Norwegian for example. Norwegian will have everybody show up at that muster location, blah, blah, blah. It's hundreds of people. Why can't, now this was my thought, is why can't since all the crew is trained on emergency evacuation and yada, 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 why can't the room stewards be in charge of doing a muster drill?
Right.
For say, you know, I think on Norwegian it's like 25 rooms. So those 25 cabins, it's 50 people.
Right.
Could do their muster, and then you have a certain check-in time.
Right.
At that muster station. Instead of saying, when you're done, just run down, because that's crazy. That is going to be crazy.
I know. I see a bug.
So are you listening, Royal? Are you listening, Norwegian? Because we kind of feel like we gave you this idea years ago, right? Remember we were talking about this years ago.
I know. There's
Years
got to be
and
a
years
better
ago.
way for muster
So I don't
than
know.
the craziness. Some ships do muster very well, and at other times, some ships and lines, it's a major, shit show.
Right.
And it serves no purpose other than gathering thousands of people who are screaming and yelling and not listening to a word.
Jenny Hess wants to know if anybody cringes when they go back and look at cruise videos pre-COVID. And I really don't. I kind of...
Well, I think we all look at them. We look at everything now in a new light.
Right.
Whether we're watching TV or whether we're looking at other older cruise videos. Yeah, it's always like, oh, wow, we can't do that now. That's always in the back of our minds.
Now, Ziara Ramos makes a point of they should consider doing it as part of embarkation. Like, for example, when you're checking in, except maritime law states that you have to be on the vessel and that you have to
know where your muster station is.
Know where your muster station is.
Yeah.
So that is not an option.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. You got thousands of people on board a ship.
Exactly.
And you got to make sure they're safe, and you have to make sure that they know what to do, God forbid. How do you do that without cramming them all where they're eventually going to be if something bad happens?
Jenny Hess would like to know, do you think you can ask for proof from the cruise line that they are only at 50% capacity like they say? You can always ask. They will probably say no. And you're really not going to know if they're telling the truth anyways.
I know.
I mean, you guys know that we say it like it is. So I just,
There's
no way that you can really monitor that.
Right.
That they're going to be at that 50% if they say they're going to be at 50%. And let's just face it, things might change.
Oh,
right?
gosh, yeah.
Things change day to day.
Yeah.
That's kind of why Frank and I decided when this all started, we are not a news reporting agency, and we weren't going to kill ourselves to get out all the information.
Daily,
every
weekly,
day we
monthly,
get a
it's
new
something
thing.
new. And it's like we
disregard yesterday.
Exactly. And it's just crazy. You're already seeing that on TV, on the news anyways. You don't need a million YouTube channels regurgitating what's going to be old in a day or two. And it's a waste of time.
Nurse Nancy said that we should patent our ideas. And you know what? I've really thought about that. And going forward, I'm patenting every idea that we have, just so
We'll get
when
lucky.
somebody picks it, I can sue their butt. Or they got to come to us and say, we want to buy your idea. Because really, it's just the idea.
Well, we'll think about it.
Show me the money.
Yes.
BJ Schnuggle says, can't you just stand at your cabin door inside and the steward just run down and scan in 25 rooms? And that's kind of my idea, except you need to see where the muster area is.
That's like 3 parts to this. One,
so I think there should be 2.
It's like viewing it all and gathering the information via smartphone and TV.
And then you should
Part
be scanned.
Part 2 is the scanning.
No, I think.
But the important part is you have to know where your muster station is, and that's probably the most important part.
But I feel like they should do 2 scans. One scan at the cabin with the room steward. Boop, 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 boop. You did it, right? And then they could get cleared to start to sail away, because it's all about, they have to know that everybody did the muster station usually before they can start sailing in open waters. And then when you get to the muster station, they can scan you again, but it would be like this group gets to go at this time.
I just see this as a major multi-step event, which is going to take a lot of time. But again, it has to, because as we all know, life is not what it was before. So everyone's going to have to get into a new way of things.
Margot Arlington wants to know, what is the theory for Princess calling off cruising until December, but the rest of Carnival Corp is quiet? So we have no idea. I will tell you that Carnival Corporation is one big corporation, and each cruise line within the corporation, i.e. Carnival, Holland, and Princess, they're all separate entities that work under the one corp.
They have their own
But
president,
they have their
CEO. And
so their decisions are made by their infrastructure, not by Carnival Corp directly.
I mean, they're just owned by them literally, would you say, just on paper?
Right. I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we'll say that.
So that is why. So you may find that Princess isn't sailing till December, but Carnival starts sailing in September, and Holland might not start until next year. We just don't know. We just don't know, because the CEOs are all making their, the boards are all making their own decisions. And the only people that I'm seeing that's kind of a united front at this point is Royal Caribbean and Celebrity. They're owned by the same, Celebrity's owned by Royal Caribbean International. And so they're kind of doing everything together in the same. Even Norwegian, within Norwegian, they have all different dates. So
it's very confusing. People don't like to be confused because when you ask the question, well, I know that they're all under one umbrella, but why is one doing one thing and the other is doing the other? It makes people uneasy that one hand doesn't know what the other hand is doing, and confusion sets in, trust level falls, and then you're thinking, does this company really know what it's doing? Because basically my life is on the line.
now Sandra says rather than a patent, she thinks that ideas need to be copyright written, except it needs to be a patent so that we can sue. A copyright, well, we could sue too. Copyright just means that they can't use, copyright usually goes to video and writings. So like right now, since we said it, it's already copywritten.
Oh.
But that really means doesn't mean a lot. They just can't, so they couldn't use it in something.
You got money to fight this in court?
I'll call Celino and Barnes. No, they're injury attorneys. Sorry.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, wow. We have 113 viewers.
What?
113 people in the house. What's that say?
What? Who's?
What's
Where?
she saying there?
I don't know. You're pointing to a screen that has
It
all
would be
these
great if muster was tied to status.
You could get to platinum, and they figure you know what you're doing and waive it.
Wow.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that, because we're
That's how we think.
pretty up there. And
But yeah, like that'll never happen.
Denny has a question.
Question: what if you have had COVID and recovered? Are you less afraid to cruise? I know I am.
Well, Jenny, you need to rethink your ideas there, because people have gotten COVID and then gotten it again.
The jury is still out on that in terms of getting COVID again, in terms of the antibodies, how long they stay in your body, how long you're protected. But yeah, reports are coming in that people that have COVID, recovered, they had the antibodies, and now people have COVID again.
So Michelle works at 2 different places, right? She works in our salon, and she also works at a nursing home. And quite a few of the people in her nursing home that are her customers had COVID real early on, recovered, and have it again now.
I know. So yeah, this thing, as they said the other day, they said this is going to be with us forever.
I don't know if it's going to be forever.
Vaccine. They are rushing. I have never seen people working on a vaccine so fast in my life. But again, the world wasn't like it is now. There isn't 24/7 news coverage. Salk was quietly working on his polio vaccine, right? Yes, we can. Melissa Lyons. Hi, Antoine.
Hi, Antoine.
Hello, Antoine.
Antoine in the house. Antoine in the house. I don't know why I got in the house in my head today.
I know, because apparently now everyone's in the house.
Mom's in the house.
Oh, my God. Random Cruiser. In your opinion, do you think it's a good idea for cruising to start up again this year or next? I said it before. I think cruising...
I'll say it again.
I'll say it again. I think cruising is done for 2020.
I kind of do,
I really
too.
don't see it. At least here in the United States, where nobody wants us. We're kind of banned.
Well, did you see Spain?
No.
No, you didn't see Spain. So Europe is making everybody do a 14-day quarantine again if they go to Spain, because the Spaniards, I was going to say.
Spaniards.
The Spanish beaches and Spanish Riviera has been like this on the beach, shoulder to shoulder with
people.
Nobody's wearing masks. But then again, I wouldn't want to wear a mask out on the beach
I wouldn't either. And I love the sun and the beach and the sand, but people, things are shutting down again because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. I am so sick of people complaining about, oh, I want the restaurants open, and I want the bars open, and I want the... Yeah, guess what, baby? Everyone does. But that's not going to happen unless you do what you're supposed to do. All the other countries are doing it. They're living with it. Masks on, 24/7, social distancing. Boom, COVID drops. Here, in cuckoo crazy America,
look, Jamie just said it too.
We've got all this nonsense about, well, it's my right. You can't tell me to wear a mask, and I don't care. And well, you know what? Then crap is never going to open.
We'll never get back to
California, one of the first, and they shut stuff down immediately. They did the right thing. But you know what? They're shutting down again. Why? Because the people in California, a lot of them did not do what they were supposed to do. People in California, you brought it all back. I have no sympathy for you. California shutting down, it's your fault. Things cannot go back to the way they were. You need to wake up. Oh, I get so aggravated.
You know, and we got New Yorkers.
I would say
New Yorkers get a bad rap.
Agitated.
New Yorkers get a bad rap all over the world about being
attitudinal,
too loud.
Right.
Too loud, too much attitude, too much everything.
Right.
Except I gotta tell you, we did it right.
Right.
We shut it down, and we
were
took
cautious,
months
careful,
to open up again.
And it was slow and steady wins the race. phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And if the signs, the governor said, and you may love them, you may hate them, don't care. If we are driven by the science, and if we see things are changing, we will pause. We are not going to go back to shutting stuff down. Look where everybody else in the country is. Red, shutting stuff down. Hundreds and hundreds of doctors and scientists are petitioning the government, shut the country down again and start from scratch. We are back where we were back in March and April. It
Hi,
is sad.
Helena Smith. Welcome.
It's a sad state of affairs.
I can hear Jamie's voice right now going, dreadful.
Dreadful times. Sad state of affairs.
Rude. Right? That's what he'd say. I just love it.
Oh, Barbara Moore, you have a November 5th cruise at RCL. I don't know. I really don't know. Unless we see the map of this country change out of red and go to, yellow to green, and there's a dramatic change within August, September, October. I don't know. I mean, it could happen, but I don't know. From the last 4 months, the way people have been acting with all this selfishness and entitlement, wear the damn mask, people.
Okay, let's move past it.
There you go.
I know Jamie's laughing right now at my rude.
I know. Chris and Jen, would it be lying if I didn't say part of me is happy by legally being prevented from going to the gym? Oh, taking advantage of the law. Shame.
I get my exercise.
You
I've
do.
been exercising a lot.
I know.
With that spoon.
Yes. Stop it. Big G and Snuggles, New Zealand were one of the first to shut it totally down and back to almost normal. And you know what, Big G? New Zealand, props. Love your Prime Minister. She is the best. Mwah, to her.
You know what? We should tell them what we're going to do.
What are we
We
doing?
should tell them what I'm doing to the house.
What are you doing to the house?
You know what I'm doing to the house, smart aleck.
Is it the stuff I've seen come in?
Yeah.
And the money
I'll go-
I've seen gone out?
You didn't see anything go out.
It was secret
It was
money.
all my money.
It was secret money.
Tell them what happened. Tell them what happened, and I'll go get something to show them.
Okay. Well, the last, we've been trying to work on projects.
Oh, I'm wearing my old shorts today.
And of course, Kevin loves a project. You all know the last project was about getting the new couch, living room furniture. There's always something going on. Then you'll hit a boner about, gotta get a new couch, I'm researching every day, gotta get. Okay, well, that ended. And I said to my mother, now, Mom, you know how he is. There's gonna be another project.
Well,
I don't know what it is yet.
The couch wasn't a project. It was much needed.
But no, I consider that a project.
No.
Because it's
You're wrong.
Because it's like the focus, the research, the searching, and all of that. So I said to her, there's going to be another one. I don't know what it is yet, but there's going to be another one. So today I go, did I not tell you? She goes, you were right. I go, yeah. For the last 5 years since we've been in this house, we have yet to be able to find a backsplash for our kitchen.
Searching.
We just didn't seem to find anything
I've
we
been
liked.
haven't I been
We've
looking?
been constantly looking.
Every so often I come home and I
you
go,
did come
oh,
out.
look at
Samples.
this.
Here's, take a look at another sample. And I'm like, too big, too thick, don't like it, doesn't match.
So I found it. Well, now you got to tell him what happened.
So then, at the shop, he has a client that gave him a scratch off.
Now, very often, my clients will give me a scratch off
Yeah.
as part of my tip.
Yeah.
It's fun, and sometimes I say I wish I had the money instead, except this example.
When I go, did you win anything? No. And I'm like, oh, well, that's crappy.
But it was fun.
Yeah, right. It was fun scratching it off. So he scratched off. He won on a times 10
I got times 10,
off of $20. Mm-hmm. So $200.
$200.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. And I went out and I started buying. This is going to be our backsplash in our kitchen.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's what would you say? What would you?
Well, this is it's marble.
Okay,
It's,
thank you. I don't know anything about it, so
I'm
talk.
not sure what marble it is. It's kind of like a Carrara, but it's not. It's very similar to a
Yeah.
Carrara marble.
And you think that's something that we finally picked that is really relatively simple.
It's Kathy calls it quiet.
Yeah.
So I
We
don't know. It is
we
quiet.
didn't want crazy backsplash. And then we had to think, and there were other things that we saw that were the octagons. But again, we have to look at things. Is it going to be easy to cut on the saw?
Yeah.
And so there were a lot of
I
factors
wanted
involved.
to make it simple.
Yeah.
I also
I should hold it up again.
I wanted to make it simple so that it could be installed quickly
Yes.
and easily.
Yes.
And we also have very difficult countertops. I mean, that's been the problem. We
Well,
have
that's
granite
true. Yeah.
countertops, and it's a white base with some tan and some black and some gray and some. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
it's
So
very hard.
finally done, and we. If
I said screw it today. I bought
and again,
it.
if you were here with us in the studio and you were looking over to my workbench, you would see the stacks of the backsplash tile.
There's 46 of these. 46 12 by 12 sheets of this tile
yeah,
that
so-
will be installed
Yeah.
in the near future.
You're right. So
And when I get done with the live stream, I'm going to go look for the parts I need to install it.
Yeah, so he already bought
thin
a
set,
brand new saw for our tile cutter.
Well, I bought the blade.
I'm sorry, the blade.
The blade.
I'm sorry, yes, I meant
They're
blade.
going to think we're rich.
I know.
But we already have a
Blade,
tile saw.
blade. Right, we already had that. We had that when we moved in, and
Because I did the
remember,
bathroom.
That's right. Our whole world revolves around mathematics. So measure once, measure 5 times, cut once. We get that right.
Now the issue is that neither of us could, like, we knew the mathematics of figuring out how much area there
Yeah.
was. So it's length times height divided by 144 gives you the square footage, except the number was not coming out
Yeah.
right. So we actually took
Yeah.
one of the sheets and just went
Just
one,
Pretend you're putting it up.
2,
Just bring a couple up.
3.
Pretend you're putting, and like, yeah, okay, that'll take. Okay, that wall will take 6. That okay, they all same
But
wall
you know,
6.
sitting here and looking at all that, doesn't it look like that's an awful lot of tile?
No, actually, it's gonna get eaten up really quick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, so they actually, would you, okay, I want to get this live.
Everybody seems that they like it.
I want to get this live. I would like, let's see, 121 witnesses. Would this be considered the last project in terms of the house that we have not addressed?
No,
Oh my God, there's something else?
the fence needs to be power washed and stained.
Yeah, but there is a fence. So
You asked me specifically about a project.
there's a fence, and that's all I care about. Whether it has to be power washed, stained, or whatever.
That's a project.
I don't know, but I'm talking about something that we don't have that we are now going to have. Not something that we have that you want to kiss and finesse and play with.
Well, it's not plain. It's like the last thing we have to do. We also have to replace the 2 dead bushes in the front.
Oh, God, yes. What a disappointment.
I'm very disappointed in those bushes.
As I said to Donna, when Donna, our house sitter, was over, Kevin's shopping buddy, we're like, very disappointing, like some children can be to their parents. Those 2 bushes were very disappointing.
But I'm sure the 123 people in here would also agree that when you own a house, you always have to be fixing.
Constantly updating. And my mother would say, I know, a house has to be maintained. It's not easy. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's not. We're constantly painting and
Jenny Hess's boyfriend's
fixing.
outside making hurricane shutters right now
Oh,
for
gosh.
the windows.
Because we have Hannah going to hit,
Candy Hall in the
right?
house.
Hurricane Hannah.
Yep.
Going to hit Texas.
That makes me think of a song. How come everything makes me think of a song?
I don't know.
Her name was Hot-Hearted Hannah,
Well, she's
the
about
tramp of Savannah.
she's about to beat up Texas.
I know. I feel so bad for those people. Judy Neff says that they're booked a river cruise for March of 2021.
Oh, we want to do a river cruise.
They have
we go?
3 other couples going along.
Are we one of them?
Did you buy
Are we
us a
going?
cruise?
Oh my God, are we going on a river cruise?
all of them are getting balcony rooms. And what thank you can they expect from their travel agent? Depends on if you have a good travel agent or not.
If you have a travel agent that's smart,
you might not get anything. We've had travel agents that we've gotten nothing. And we have travel agents where we get a nice little gift, like a bottle of wine,
champagne,
onboard credit.
Cherries. Yeah, onboard credit. I mean, it depends on how bad they want you to come back, or whether you're just another notch on their belt and they took your money, got the cruise, and they're apparently not thinking ahead and thinking smart. So if you don't get something from your travel agent, I would rethink my relationship with that travel agent.
No, well, not necessarily, but
I would.
I guess, I don't know.
Because a smart travel agent would want you back.
Lisa Anderson said, did you ever get a new couch?
Oh, yes. Oh,
yes.
It's posted on Facebook.
I don't have it anymore on the live stream.
It was a Cruising with Wheels page?
No, I posted it on my page.
Oh, gosh.
But that's okay. We'll share it. We did get a new sectional.
Kevin took a picture.
And we also got a new recliner for Mom.
For Mom. Yes, we bought her a recliner. The chair that you are all used to seeing me sit in when I do my Tales from the High Seas.
It's behind this wall.
It is that backdrop and that chair is now down here in the studio, and we will no longer have to bring everything upstairs, like the camera, the lights, and the backdrop. It is all down here now. So yeah.
Kawa cheese. Is that how you say that?
Kawa cheese.
Kawa cheese. Kawa cheese.
Kawa. What about the jacuzzi? Well, do we have a jacuzzi?
No, we don't have a jacuzzi, and we're not getting a jacuzzi because if we could afford a jacuzzi, I could afford a cruise.
Oh.
And we'd be going on a cruise. Jenny Hess wants to know, would you do a river cruise in the U.S., like the Mississippi River, or Snake River on Viking?
Oh.
Take it away, Frank.
I would say yes.
And I would say no.
Oh, my gosh.
Do you know why I'd say no?
I don't know. Why?
Number one, there's no casino.
Oh.
Number two, there's rarely a pool.
Oh.
And number three.
Well, those are two things I really don't need. So apparently I'm going and he's not.
Number three, there's only like maybe 200 people on the cruise. Do you really want to get to know the people you're cruising?
I do.
I only want to know the people that are on our group cruises. Because I like to take over the whole ship.
I know you do.
But, oh my God, what is that? Where is that?
I don't know. It popped in.
It's right there.
Oh God, there it is.
We are so behind on chat.
Oh gosh.
So what are you gonna say?
Oh, it's from Julie Basso. It says buy some more scratch-offs. If you win, you can buy me a drink on the Joy.
What were we gonna say?
What were we gonna say?
Go ahead.
Thank you for the super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you for the super chat. We love you. Thank you, Julie. And we will be happy to buy you a drink or two.
That is right.
Or three.
See, I didn't have that open.
I know. It's just something. I was like, what's happening? Why is it there? I'm not seeing it there.
Because we're so behind here.
We are so remiss in our duties.
Valerie says new projects keep life exciting. Thank you.
Oh my God, but they
I
make
agree.
me so tired.
But you don't have to do anything.
Oh, please.
You had to do, I asked for one thing and you didn't do it.
What?
You ended up doing it this morning. We were trying to figure out how many tiles we needed.
Oh my God, my mother moved in this weekend. What do you want from me? I got a 9-year-old lady I have to take care of.
Blood.
Oh my God. She was so spastic and nervous yesterday. She was just a wreck. I did not have time to calculate your tiles.
What's MS River Cruises? Never heard of them.
Oh,
Maybe they're the American, on the American.
Is that Mississippi?
Could be. I mean,
Missouri?
We don't really
MS?
do river cruises because they're so expensive.
Yeah, I know. I really wish they weren't.
That's the problem.
I really wish we could win like the lottery so we can go on lots of overseas European river Viking cruises.
I'll take you on the Canandaigua Ladies. we have a lake cruise.
Yeah, it's a lake cruise.
Where you could go for dinner. That's kind of ghetto. That's why I was joking
Don't say
and saying.
that. What if they're watching? We just call them ghetto on their poor.
Well, you need to paint and redecorate and tarred it up a little. But I haven't been on in
See,
a while, so maybe they have.
Swan, hello, Sylvia.
Oh, Sylvia.
Nice to see you. Okay, what else? What else is happening here? Oh, God, we have to get down to...
Melissa Lyons wants to know our worst cruising experience.
Oh gosh.
Carnival Conquest.
Yes, it was. It really was. We liked the ship.
We liked the ship. We
liked
the food.
We'll say the food and the staff. The management was a nightmare. If you could take the entire officers, crew, and management and get them off the ship would have been better.
And their response was,
I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry you feel that way. That's all they said.
We have been assimilated into the
Borg
Borg.
Collective. I mean, seriously.
I mean, it was
and by time,
crazy.
And if you haven't seen my Tales from the High Seas Conquest meltdown, it was crazy. It was the head of customer relations.
It was everybody.
And I was having a meltdown in the atrium on the last day trying to get off the ship. And I said to her, I said, so help me God. If you tell me I'm sorry I feel that way, the Lord Jesus is going to raise me out of this wheelchair and I'm going to beat you till you're dead. I said, if you work for me, I would fire your ass. I said, now get me the hell off this ship.
And it was like this.
Oh my God, they were like,
They got us off
crazy man
so
in the
fast.
wheelchair, need to get off the ship now, he's gone mental. But it was from the minute we left our cabin that day, it was a whole week of that nonsense.
Oh, it was crazy.
And isn't that when we got off, the crew member was like, you need to turn in that wheelchair, And it's like, we just got off the elevator, you don't even know us. And we said, this is my wheelchair, this isn't your wheelchair. Well, it was like, know what you're talking about when you start attacking a guest.
They'll just have to watch the...
So, yeah, it was
Just
like...
watch it.
And then we got into the crazy lady. I wanted to beat her.
So Lucille wants to know, she hasn't cruised in a while, should we get a thank you gift from our travel agent when they return?
Well,
it's a different question, but it's the same answer.
That could be... That happens where if you don't get a gift while on board, where you might get a gift when you come back in terms
I know,
of
it all depends.
a future credit maybe, a discount or whatever. But I think that you should get something either while you're on the ship or when the cruise is over and you're coming back, because there should be some some incentive. Yes.
Even a note just to say thank you.
My grandmother
goes
would
a
say.
long way.
My grandmother would say, you could have at least sent a card.
So Judy Neff wants to know, was that about the Haven?
No.
No, the Haven was a totally different
nightmare.
The Haven is a ship within a ship that is specific to Norwegian. So it was Carnival Conquest was the worst absolute experience.
Yeah, that was because of the management. Crazy. Yeah. And the training. It's horrible.
Sean Harrison said he had to cancel his NCL transatlantic cruise for October to Florida. The USA at the moment is just
right.
Safe
Now,
to travel
Sean,
to.
if I remember correctly, you are from Australia. If I am remembering to see that beautiful flag next to your name when you comment on YouTube.
It's right there, honey.
Oh, where?
It's a black and white face, darling.
Yes.
It's been the same for a
No.
while.
But when he comments, he usually ends it with, I think, the
that's
Australian flag. Yeah. Am I right? Am I right, Sean? Because I'm getting some pushback here.
No, you were saying the flag next to your face. So I was like, there's no flag.
When he comments on YouTube, listen to what I say.
But we're saying the same thing, but you're not.
Are you challenging me?
You were saying the same thing, but you're not hearing what I'm saying.
I'm not sure what you're hearing. We're watching TV. We're watching a show.
What did I hear them
I don't
say?
know. They said something about, and you have a good night tonight. And he looks at me and said, did she just say she has to go take a poo? And I was like, what are you hearing? It's not what she said.
It was like something. It wasn't have a good night. But
No,
it,
I know. I can't remember, but you were like,
it was
yeah.
hysterical.
It was
I
like,
thought she said,
I have to go
I'm
take.
sorry, I have to go take a poo now.
And I was like, what are you hearing? Because this is crazy.
Oh, Candy Hall.
For backsplash headaches. They will be coming, Candy. They will be coming.
It's a super chat. Super chat. It's super chatty.
That's my part. Thank you, Candy.
Thank you.
Oh,
Lucille O says, no, she means we get one for her. Oh, so did you get a gift for your travel agent? Well, you can if you want.
You can. I mean,
when we had a local travel agent,
Jennifer, yeah.
I think once I gave her something.
Yeah, I mean, if they do their job and they address all your issues,
nice.
And your cruise went smooth as silk, and you come back and you had the best time, and you want to book another one because she's so awesome, I'd be giving her a gift.
Right.
You why? Because now that's incentive for her
to take care of
you again, like she did the first time, and not take you for granted as just another repeat customer.
Mm-hmm.
Grease the wheels.
Yes.
Ginny Bagby, hello from Texas. Kevin and Frank, so excited, finally caught you live. Hey, Ginny
oh
from
my
Texas.
Gosh. And
Please be safe.
I want you to read this without disdain.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Sylvia, why must you say that? Kevin, is that a tan on you? And I'll tell you why when he's done talking.
Well, I am such a white boy.
I know.
You can practically see through me.
I know. Okay. Every day, I have to...
Should I show him?
Oh, no. Please don't.
I'll show him.
Stop.
I don't think
Every
I can.
day, I have to hear about the tan lines on his
my
feet.
But you can't see them.
Because of, he wears his sandals. So every night we're watching TV and he goes, oh, look at the tan lines on my feet. I'm like, would you shut up about the tan lines? I don't care.
So
It's like, are we back on a cruise again where every minute of the day you're commenting on the tan line on your leg? I don't want to hear it.
Because I'm so white.
I can't help it. You're white and pasty.
And pasty. And I look sickly. And so I look down at my feet and I see that I have this perfect white line. And my toes look filthy dirty.
Because my feet look dirty. Well, I can't help that. Oh, my Lord.
So, yes, I do have a tan.
Yeah.
A slight tan.
And, the whole sandal debacle that I have to listen to every night.
But now I just do it to irritate him.
Oh, my gosh.
I'll do it tonight, I'm sure. I'll be like, oh, look
and
at
my
tan.
mother will look over and go, what's he talking about?
Well, she can't hear anything.
Oh. Ziara Ramos wants to know, guys, any new ideas and news on the group cruise activities? I am more and more excited as the days go by. We really kind of haven't really looked at...
I got them all set up.
Well, no, I know. I mean, I know what we're doing. And we put together the whole basic packet of activities.
Is she asking like shore excursions?
Every day. I'm not sure because we really haven't looked at that.
We've been so busy
with
mom
and
going back to the shop.
Yes, and because cruising isn't happening, we kind of put that we kind of set that aside. Yes, the group cruise is still happening, but we're not in it every day like we were before. In terms of getting a report,
and those that were on our last group cruise, our first group cruise, know that I do not start releasing activities for sign up until 365 days prior. Right. So August 1st, you're going to have your first thing drop.
Right.
So that you can read it.
And like Kevin did before, is at once a week, we're going to drop.
Not once a week, honey.
Did I say that? Once a week?
It's not once a week. We don't have that many activities.
Oh, well, we better come up with something.
Every few months. Once a month.
We better start now.
Yes, that's why I'm saying August 1st. We're dropping new sign-up sheet.
We have a lot of activities. We better start now.
So we have 12 activities. Okay. So it'll be every month.
And again, that doesn't include...
It might be a few in a month.
And that doesn't include, again, any shore excursions because we kind of don't know yet. and haven't put that together. And I just want to say, Laura G, that is so true. Everybody cannot have my beautiful olive oil skin and have that wonderful glow. Jealous.
So, Judy Neff, I just want to address that because she said actually Viking is giving us $800 shipboard credit, free airfare, and the drink package. But my guess is it's probably, if it's a 7-day Viking cruise, $7,000, $8,000 for the couple.
I would say.
And I could fly. Well, I'm just going off of, I don't know, maybe not even the couple. Who is it? Patty and her husband Bob. My customers went on the Viking cruise. It was their thing and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, she was telling me what a great deal. It was only $16,000. And I went, oh my God. And she goes, and we got $1,000 onboard credit and free airfare and da-da-da.
Oh,
and I'm calculating in my head going, well, the last time I flew to Italy, it was $600 round trip.
Well, that was a while ago.
It was a long time ago, but I'm thinking, okay, so even if it's $1,500 to fly to, it'd be $3,000 for the couple, and then we could go on a cruise for. I see cruises in Europe for $1,000 in a balcony. So, I'm thinking, and I know it wouldn't be the same experience.
Big G, I will never learn that lesson, and there will be never a time where I will go.
What lesson?
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. That will never happen.
You said it a couple. You went, okay, honey.
That was pretty much, whatever, just leave me alone and do it. Katie Connor, hello from Carmel, New York. Miss your weekly YouTube. I know. I hope things change to better times. I do not have Facebook. Was at the Jersey Shore. Oh, Jersey Shore. And ran into people who listen to you. The Jersey Shore.
The Jersey Shore.
I know. Wow.
The Jersey Shore.
Oh, that's nice.
See, $4,600 for both of you is a good deal.
It is.
Especially with the $800 and the free drink package and the free airfare.
Nice.
That's a really, really good deal.
We're going to. Judy, we're going with you.
We are not. So Judy, where are you going? Yeah, she makes me think of a song too. Judy, 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 Judy. You ever heard that song?
No, I just say
Janis Joplin.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it Janis Joplin?
I do not know.
I don't know. I have a customer that comes in, and her name is Judy, and every time she walks in, I sing that.
Okay. Is that what goes on in the shop?
Yeah, a lot of things go on in the shop.
Did you guys hear that Royal Caribbean acquired Silver Seas? I'm hoping my RC points are transferable to that luxury line like they are with Celebrity. Laura G, I don't know. Have we heard that? I haven't heard that.
I think Silver Seas was always part of Royal Caribbean's
Google.
Royal Caribbean, because it's their luxury brand. Just like, what's it called? Where is it?
Azamara.
Azamara is with Royal.
Right.
I'm talking about Norwegian's Regent.
Oh, Regent, yeah.
I don't know. But I would say I do not think that they would. I don't think that your Royal points are going to go towards Silver Seas. The Royal and Celebrity are similar branding, so they're like a medium cruise lines.
From basic to luxury?
Right. Luxury, like they don't do it with Azamara. You can't use your Royal points with Azamara, and vice versa.
Myra Ann Clark, we had a whole discussion about the new 2.0 Royal Caribbean muster, e-muster. So if you're coming in late, rewatch it. You're gonna hear our views on it. Sounds great. We came up with the idea. There are a few bugs in the system they're going to have to talk about.
They're going to Budapest.
You are?
I'm
Where?
cheating. Well, I'm seeing it over here, and it's much faster.
Oh, there. Okay.
What's that?
8 days. Passau to Budapest, 8 days. Oh, Judy says I can go with her.
Well,
I'm going to start packing now.
If you can pay $4,600, God bless you. Oh, but you have to pay double occupancy, so you'd have to pay, what is that,
Can we return all this
9,200?
tile?
No, I paid for that with my money.
Oh, boy. Okay, Laura G., thank you. Here's the article. Miami, July 31st. Silver Sea Cruises, a pioneer and leader in ultra-luxury and expedition cruising, has officially joined the family of Royal Caribbean Cruise Limited. Cha-ching!
All righty.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Laura G.
2018.
Oh, 2018.
That's why I was like, I think it's been part of it.
I said, we did a whole video
Right.
on
Of who owns who. And I
who.
remember talking about that. And I think that was in 2018 we did that video.
We did it just in time. Oh, my gosh.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
2018. Thank you, Kathy. 2 years ago, RCL purchased 2/3 shares of Silver Sea, and they purchased the remaining, so
Right.
they are now 100% owners. See? 2018. Well, they finally got it all.
But I really don't think going.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, I
They
can't.
would
From
do that.
basic to ultra
It's
luxury.
kind of a rarity that anyone does it, but to go from a basic to a
Right.
luxury, I don't,
And even when you do the Royal Caribbean to celebrity, it's not exact.
yeah.
They don't kind of do it the same. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. You know our attitude. Ask.
You're an idiot.
Okay.
What?
Jared Weeks says, I'm going on a group cruise with about 10 other family members. What's the best advice I can give everyone regarding enjoying their cruise so no one kills each other? Oh, you are so right to ask that question. Well, you know what? I started my first cruise.
Let's just say something first.
Okay. I was going to say until you interrupted me.
Even just us going together.
Oh, that's true.
We could kill each other.
Whether it's 2 people,
Whether
4
it's 2
people.
or 10, it doesn't
but
matter.
my first cruise 20 years ago there was 10 of us. And 10 friends.
But
and
friends
we made
are different than
I know,
family.
but you know what? You've got it. But it's the same philosophy, which is setting the ground rules, which is everybody is entitled to their own time, because it's your own vacation, it's your own cruise, and you should right from the get-go lay it all out and say we are all not tied together 24/7.
Right.
We're all going to want to do different things at different times.
The answer is communication.
Yes,
it's very simple.
absolutely.
You need to communicate it from the beginning.
You might from the
right now,
from the get-go.
when you're done with this live stream, you should plan a Zoom with all of your family that are going on this cruise, and you have to say, look, like what we did with what we do with Dave and Darlene when we go. We are not attached to each other. We do our own things.
We plan.
And we usually do 3 check-ins.
Right.
So we check in at breakfast time. We always eat breakfast together for the most part.
Yeah.
We always check in the afternoon with them, and we always have dinner together.
Now, at dinner time has already been pre-planned.
Right.
So we already know, let's say for 8 days, 7 nights, whether we're going to eat together every night or whether we're not. We're only going to eat together maybe 4 out of the 7 nights.
Right.
It's already done. It's already booked. It's already on paper. So dinners are probably all whatever. But during the course of the morning, the afternoon, on the ship, in port,
and
our check-in, we we're going to do this. And they're big beach people.
Right. So I was going to say secondary to that advice that we're giving about communication and setting the ground rules right up front.
Right.
Is do not plan everything together. It will
get on each other's
nightmare.
nerves. Some people are going to be happy. You're going to hear bitching and moaning. Well, I didn't want to do this in the first place. Nobody wants to feel that they have to be part of the group. And the great thing with my friends, and we always travel together, is that, again, we all knew up front that one day I would be with Bill and Brad, and we would be doing something. But the next day...
Hi, Bill. Hi, Brad.
The next day, I might be with Kevin and Billy.
Hi, Kevin Campbell. Hi, Billy.
And so you're everybody's kind of in and out of the group. on different days. You don't have to spend all 10 of you together 24/7. That is a recipe for disaster.
Now, Matt Burns
I don't know anyone who's that close.
Matt Burns wants to know more Frank's Cooking Corner since no travel.
That's been, well, now that everything is settled down.
Maybe once I get the backsplash finished.
I know, because the first cooking corner will be with the backsplash up. I can have Mom help me. Mom can be part of the, I can tell you tomorrow, my mother and I are going to make banana bread. So we're going to be doing that, but I'm not going to film it because she'll, you know, on the third day here, she'll think we're nuts. So we need to ease her in.
Nurse Nancy says that we give good advice.
Yeah,
I love you,
you're
Nurse
right,
Nancy.
Nancy. Everyone gets their own time because again, everyone's expectations of their cruise and vacation is different.
Right. Some people just want to be slugs.
Exactly.
And I get it.
You've got the people that are just the loungers at the pool and the chillers, and then you've got the people who
You need a little less Italian.
are the go, 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 go. I got to go down that list. I got to get every minute packed with stuff. So everyone is different.
Katie Connor says plan one meal a day together,
Yeah.
and the rest of the time is left for the individuals.
Yeah, because,
plan
you know,
ahead. Nothing should be written in stone.
A nice dinner together allows you to share your day's adventures. You know, that, you know, we
When on vacation, go with the flow.
Yeah.
Have fun, sunshine, be free. That's from
Yeah.
BJ and Schnuggles. And that's a good point.
You really got to be
flexible.
easy and flexible. Yeah, if you're with a big group. Just like the group cruise, we had almost 90 people on the group cruise. We were not tied to 90 people. People came in and out of our lives every
Thanks, Laura.
different moment of the day, and it
I
was
don't think
great.
they're going to do it, though.
So-
Laura's going to check into the Silver Seas.
Oh, okay. Good job.
Melissa Hayes says, hubby and I are doing our wedding vow renewal November of 2021 on Vista. This mess needs to be over with already.
I know.
Hashtag let's get cruising.
I know.
I agree.
Judy loves my tuna casserole. And Karen Carter loves my coconut cream pie.
That's my tuna
And her
casserole.
favorite, yes, thank you.
Oh, no, that's your tuna noodle casserole.
Yeah, the coconut cream pie is my mother's favorite. And my mother, she's funny because she's like, let me give you some money. Go to the store, get a coconut cream pie. And I'm like, I'll make my own from scratch.
I know.
Because it's so much better. But yeah,
Well,
love it.
they always think store-bought
I know.
is special.
I don't know
and
why.
I think it's
But
like,
it's true.
I don't want it.
It's true. It's really kind of crazy. I got a little side story on that. My Aunt Margie, rest in peace, was like that. And I remember my
Karen
uncle.
Carter says it's her favorite.
Yes, I know. I said that.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Were you here sitting here?
No, I wasn't.
My uncle and my cousins made a big deal about making her a cake. Now, in most families, when somebody goes to the trouble to make you a homemade birthday cake, right? You're like, oh, that's so sweet. You took the time. My Aunt Margie flipped out because in her eyes, you should have gone to the store to buy her a birthday cake because that, for her, was the sign that she was important enough that you went to the store, you spent the money. She didn't talk to my uncle for 2 weeks because
It was probably the best 2 weeks of your uncle's
they made
life.
him they made her a homemade birthday cake, and she wanted a store bought, and she was flipping out. 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm sure it was the best 2 weeks he ever had. Isn't that crazy? But again, people's expectations are so different. Melissa wants pie and coffee now.
I want pie.
I know. Don't worry.
Somebody has been promising me that they're going to make me a cherry pie. No, I don't like cherries. It's horrible.
You're weird.
I don't like cherries normally, but I like cherry pie. So I have everything upstairs for him to make a cherry pie.
I'm gonna make a quick cherry pie.
Except he hasn't made it yet.
Yeah, so I said, Mom, you like cherry pie, right? And she was like, I'll eat it. I go, I know you like apple, coconut cream, but if I shove a cherry pie on you, I'll eat it. You'll eat it like it.
We could make a dump cake with the cherries too.
I don't want another dump cake. I want a cherry pie. Cherry pie. Cherry pie.
Well, I need to go back to the store when you're going to make that cherry pie because we need vanilla ice cream.
Okay.
Because I believe
I believe
that every
pie
needs some ice
needs
cream.
some ice cream.
Why are you singing like me?
Thank you, Laura G. She likes my chicken French. That is also one of my mother's
Camille
favorites.
Castorina has to send. Oh, they're from the supermarket?
White chocolate macadamia.
I
nut
know. I thought
cookies.
she was going to say she has a recipe for us.
Oh, I know. White chocolate macadamia.
Oh my God.
Oh, yummy.
Make you want to slap your mama.
Yummy. Is Mama Frank going to make an appearance? Now, we talked about that.
We have almost 600 videos.
Big G and Schnuggles. I said to my mother yesterday, I said, now today, my sister Janine picked her up at 2 o'clock. They go and they visit my mother's sister, Teresa, my Aunt Teresa. And they visit her every other Sunday. Wouldn't you know, the schedule is every Sunday that we are live streaming is the Sunday she is visiting her sister
we'll live stream
Teresa.
next week.
So, because I said to her, I go, oh, that's right, you're going today. Well, we'll catch you in 2 weeks on the next live stream. And she goes, I'll be visiting again. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, they're going to think we're lying, that you're not here.
So why don't we plan on live streaming next week?
Don't worry about it. You know, to get my mother to come down here.
We'll make a video. How about we make a video with her and she can say hi to everybody.
We'll play it on the next live stream.
That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
So, you missed this. Random Cruiser said congrats on almost 600 videos. We had no idea. We don't keep track.
I know.
We don't count, but wow. I'm surprised.
Wow.
Thank you, Random Cruiser.
Oh, Giancarlo, his wife just made him an egg custard pie.
Oh, thank you.
Giancarlo, that sounds awesome. Yes.
Yes, John Gorman. I believe he should sit on his hands and
Do you
then
know
he'll
how
be
to
quiet.
make an Italian stop talking? Tie their hands behind. Oh my God.
Because you were doing this and you almost
Okay.
hit me. That's why I said you
Okay.
got to stop
Okay,
being
John,
so Italian.
John, this would be me, John. John, I'd be like this, hands behind the back. I'd be like, I would forget how to talk. I'm getting. Nancy's getting hungry for the cherry pie.
Oh, and then you add that.
Oh, cherry pie milkshake. What is that all about, Katie Connor?
That sounds so good.
I know, it kind of does.
I could make that. You have to make the pie first.
Yeah, well, yeah,
We
I
have
do.
milk.
Yeah.
And I'll just put it in the blender.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I'm sure that's not how you make it, but
Camille says that I look very skinny. Thank you, Camille, because I think I've put on every pound I lost preparing in the last couple of weeks for my mother to move in. It's been so stressful getting everything ready. We've been doing so much takeout. And I said to her this morning, I said, Monday, tomorrow, I said, I'm back on my diet. That's after tonight's Chinese, just so you know.
oh, I forgot we're getting
Chickadee
China, the Chinese chicken.
Because when my sister gets my mother and they go visiting, my Aunt Teresa always has a big sheet of pizza. And so by the time my mother eats the pizza a lot, she's not supposed to, by the time she gets home about 5:30, she's done for the day. So, she says, oh, I'm not going to be eating dinner. And I said, oh, Chinese, Mom's not eating.
I want to know what Marolo is.
Marolo? What's Marolo? I give up. What?
Jamie said he loves a good Marolo cherry
Morello.
pie. Morello.
Morello cherry pie. Okay, Jamie. Morello, speak.
What
Go
do you
ahead.
think he is, a dog?
Speak. I want to know.
Speak, Ubu, speak.
Inquiring minds want to know. Is that the type of a cherry?
Has anyone had a date shake from Palm Desert? They're surprisingly delicious. That's what Laura G
Karen
says.
Carter lost 10 pounds. Karen, I think I got your 10 pounds. I got yours. I gained them. You can thank me later.
Katie Connor says George's in Ocean City, New Jersey, fresh made pie blended
with
in vanilla
ice
ice cream.
cream.
There we go. I can do that. I can do
The
that.
cherry pie mixed with vanilla ice cream.
Now all we need is the cherry pie
Okay, it's coming.
and the vanilla ice cream.
I know. You'll get that.
I think I'll get regular vanilla. I usually like the French vanilla.
My mother likes the French vanilla
She likes
too.
the French vanilla.
Yeah.
See,
I asked her. I said, "What ice cream do you have?" Because my mother likes the black raspberry, the orange cream, and she goes, "Oh, I got French vanilla," and I was like, "Really?
Yeah,
you
she
did?"
She did. She got French vanilla the
Kinda
last time
odd.
because she was feeling a little more plain.
Really?
Yes.
That's her name, Plain Jane.
Well, you know, I get plain sometimes.
We were over there Tuesday to do the final check. I met my sister there before yesterday's Saturday move. And of course, you know, we order burgers and whatever, something fast food. And so Kevin has to tell the lady, now, I want a plain hamburger. She goes, okay, plain hamburger, ketchup, mustard. He goes, no, a plain hamburger, as in 2 naked buns are meeting a naked burger, and that's it. And the lady went, let me get this straight. You mean there's nothing on the bun and there's nothing on the burger? That's right. My mother doesn't eat anything. No mayonnaise, no ketchup, no mustard, no relish, no pickles, no nothing. A naked burger on a naked bun, and that is it.
And then there's you, which I'll have a burger with everything.
Have a burger with everything.
And then there's me, garbage plate, smother it in onions and hot sauce.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Can you believe they were out of French fries that day?
Isn't that crazy?
That's crutz.
Coming home with a burger.
That was crutz.
Was it?
It's a mixture of crazy and nuts.
I think it was. Crutz. I was jonesing for some fries.
I know.
Because I like their fries. I was kind of disappointed. But then I thought, well, you know, Frank, I said to myself, you shouldn't have the fries anyways. Yeah. You've been willy-nilly eating. But I was still disappointed.
Now, JP Travel Adventures has a very good question for you. Have you guys cruised to Hawaii? They're going on the NCL Pride of America in 2022.
Yeah, no, we haven't.
Have we?
I missed that.
Have we wanted to?
I missed that Hawaiian cruise with my friends. They went. Was
that my fault?
No, it was not your fault.
Well, no, it could have been.
I could blame you. Would you like me to?
I don't care.
But I said, how was Hawaii? What did you think? And the first thing.
Did they go after or before?
The first thing out of their mouths was, it was so overpriced. Everything on the island, so expensive, so overpriced.
They're so cheap.
Cheap bastards.
Why do they got to be so cheap?
Oh,
You're on vacation.
I know.
You know what we say. When we're on vacation, money has no value.
It has none. I know.
At home, we pinch every penny.
Yeah,
every
so
penny
true.
I can.
Yes,
I could squeeze the poop out of a buffalo nickel.
Yes, Sylvia.
But
Dry burger.
We would love to go to Hawaii. I would love to go to Hawaii.
It'd
it's
be
a
nice.
Long flight.
Yeah, it'd be nice to go to Hawaii.
What I would do is I would probably book it so we would fly to California and we would stay there for a couple of days and then either cruise or, you know, it might be nice to just cruise. Carnival used to have a cruise that left out of San Francisco, maybe. And it was like 5-day cruise to Hawaii. You did a couple of the islands and 5 days back. That might be nice.
Now, Nancy C. said, worked at Burger King years ago. When you called out the orders, customer made me call out a naked burger. Yes, Mom is plain. She doesn't understand how we like ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, onions, hot sauce. I don't know. We grew up, my mother raised us. How we like it, raised in a household where everything was plain, is beyond me. But I guess that's why I started cooking when I was 8 years old.
Laura G says that she wishes she could be more like me, who could eat anything and not gain an ounce.
I know, it's quite irritating.
But it's kind of irritating because I feel like I need to lose like 10 pounds. And I can't, even if
I know.
I tried. Remember when I tried? I was starving.
More than he normally
More
is
than I
starving.
normally
And
am.
you know how he is. He's always starving. So, can you imagine starving 10.0? Because I don't know if I would survive it. I just don't know.
Right.
I couldn't. And I'd be like, but you're on your diet and you shouldn't eat that. I don't think I would be alive. I want my food.
I know. I was like, I think I did a good. I was on it for a while, for like a month. Didn't I try for like a month or 3 weeks?
Just couldn't do it.
And I'm like, I can't do this
do
anymore.
It. Can't.
I can't. And I'm used to eating like 6 times a day.
I know.
We're
We're gonna have Chinese. We're gonna have Chinese.
JP Travel Adventures says that they have a drink package on NCL, so that's good.
I know. I just feel we have the drink package as part of the.
Oh, I took very good advantage of that.
The perk, and I don't use it because I don't drink.
I drank enough for you on the last cruise. Trust me.
Thank you. You're a trooper.
I'm a trooper. I actually, didn't I say to you last night when I came downstairs, I had
with your 2 Cosmos?
and I said, this has been a 2 Cosmo week.
Right. I know. He was coming down Cosmo 1, and then came down with Cosmo 2, and then I'm.
And I said, don't let me have another one.
I know.
Because if I had Cosmo 3, then it would be followed by 4, 5, and 6.
Oh my gosh.
Sandra Homan. Homan? Did I say that? Oh man. The NCL POA, which is the Pride of America.
Cruise is exhausting. 110 hours in port, more than any other. Wow, that's a lot of time.
I know, it's a lot of ports, but it's great. It's great. I'd love to do it. But my issue is the flights. So I really, when we're going to look into Hawaii, we're going to do from New York to California. We're going to stay in California for a couple of days. Maybe we can meet up with Sherry.
Yeah.
And it would be nice to meet up with Sherry and the boys again.
Yes.
Derek and Gregory. And I don't know who else is in California.
That New York to Seattle.
It was a lot.
Was a lot.
Although, did you hear about Scotty?
I did not fully read the whole thing, and I know there was a big announcement.
He moved.
I know.
To Portland.
So
is it Portland he moved to?
I didn't.
But I think it's Oregon.
I didn't read the whole thing. I don't know where.
Well, he was living with his parents.
You talk to him every day. So.
I haven't talked to him in a long time.
So he lives with his. I know he lived with his parents.
He was living with his parents.
Which was where?
California.
Okay.
And I believe he moved to Portland, Oregon.
Be safe in those protests, little Scotty.
And he got a dog.
I saw the dog in the picture.
I mean, talk about life. He just decides something and he does it. I give him mad props.
Judy Neff said, who can tell how lonesome I have been? I'm enjoying this conversation so much. We are here for you and everyone. We're glad you're enjoying the conversation.
Yes.
We're glad everyone joined us. And we are enjoying it as well. Laura G misses her swimming.
Well, Jamie said, God bless the drinks package. And I was going to say, Jamie, you and I take full advantage of that drinks package.
Honestly.
And I was kind of sad watching that. Somebody who had said that they look at, it was Jenny Huss, watching old cruise vlogs and being shocked or whatever.
Right, yeah.
I was actually getting sad the other day when they did their NCL, Derek and Greg did their last NCL escape. That was like a year ago.
Right.
Shame on you. No, just kidding, guys. But I was getting sad because I was like, oh my God, that was such a great cruise on the escape.
Yeah.
Gavin and Jamie were with us.
Yes.
The boys.
Derek and
Gregory and Mom.
And Derek's mom. So yeah, it really was fun, and it was Derek's birthday, so we got to enjoy that with him. I know. Oh God, the memories.
Memories like the corners of my mind.
I know. JP Travels, what do you think about the new JP Travels.
Watch the replay.
Watch the replay. We had a whole long discussion about the Royal Caribbean E-Muster 2.0 that they came up with. So rewatch this.
Oh, and Gail on the escape.
Yes. And her husband, Kevin. Yes, it was.
I mean, it was such a great
Wasn't
cruise.
it, Gail? It was great.
It was such a great cruise.
Ah, wow. It'll come. It'll happen. We'll get it back.
JP Travels wants Cagney's. I want Cagney's right now.
Well, you're going to have to settle for Chinese. But you did.
I did get a deal on Delmonico's
You did get a deal on 2 Delmonico steaks. They look very nice.
It was a manager special. They just put them out.
Yes, and those 2 bone-in pork chops.
Was that a good deal, though?
If that pork chop fell on my foot,
Oh, my God.
it would be broken. I've never seen such a thick, fat. My mother looked and says, "Oh gosh, it's no wonder you bread it, you fry it, and then you bake it." I go, "This one, yeah, it's this thick. You're gonna love it."
Oh, and Chris and John.
Yes, and Chris and John.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
They were on that cruise, too. Everybody was on that cruise. Oh, my God. And Chris and I took advantage of that drinks package.
Honestly, you lushes.
Oh, God. Chris got me quite a few drinks.
Oh,
He was
thanks
trying to
a
get
lot,
me schnookered.
Chris. I'd be like, "My word, have you been drinking?"
All we have to do is give you the cap. Here, smell this. And you're drunk.
I know, that's it. Here, take a sip. Sip. Oy, I'm going to fall out of my wheelchair. Didn't you ask me, we were talking about vodka. And somebody was just drinking vodka. And you were like, "Oh my God, that is so crazy. Who drinks vodka out of the bottle?" And I went, he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh, I remember at a party. Yeah, I had the bottle, straight vodka out of the bottle. Yeah,
No,
those days
it's gotta
are
be
over.
Mixed.
Those days are long over."
BG Schnuggles, I'm going to answer you right now. I said Kevinator.
Oh.
Who is the top chef in the kitchen there? Is it Mama Frank or Big Frank? So I'm going to tell you, first of all, Frank's mom does not cook.
No.
At all.
No.
She barely cooks to keep her alive.
You're right.
Right?
Right.
So she is like, what's the expression? A pig in shit? Because now she's
Right.
so
Now,
happy.
My mother.
She said she's not going to cook at
No,
all.
Well, because her friends have been saying, "Oh, you're going to go live with your sons, and are you going to be cooking?" And my mother looked at them and goes, "No, why would I be cooking? My son's a better cook than me. He's going to be doing all the cooking." My mother was always, as she would jokingly say, the invitee. When she would tell people, she would say, "I've never cooked a Thanksgiving dinner in my life." They go, "What?" Yeah, my mother does not cook. My mother is the cleaner, the launderer. Cooking, not her thing.
And I would say that we are both excellent cooks, but I defer to Frank. He enjoys it. I enjoy baking.
Therapy.
So I would do bake. I would much prefer to bake than to cook. So I'll just give it to him. When I was on my own, I would cook all day Sunday. I would make a lasagna. I would make pork chops. I would make, I'd make everything up and then make meals. And then not cook it all during the week. But
yeah. Now that my mother's here, I really have to do the meal planning where I actually have to type up every day the meal planning dinners so I know. Because again, my mother is very fussy. She, again, doesn't eat, it's chicken. My mother doesn't eat steak. My mother doesn't eat pork chops. Sauce and pasta, not as much as my sister and I like the sauce and pasta, she would say. So yeah, my mother's very limited in what she eats. So the meal planning has to be exact. Growing up, I would make all sorts of things, and my mother would be like, "Oh, my stomach hasn't been feeling good all day." And I'm like, "You are so full of it.
she's a liar.
You are so lying to me." And she wouldn't even try it. How many years did we go through before I got her to eat a piece of pumpkin pie?
And she loves it.
She was like 88 years old, her first piece of pumpkin pie, right? And then I gave her pumpkin bread. And she was like, "Oh, yeah, I liked it." I go, 88 years.
Antoine Lyon said that they hope the cruise in March of 2021 and the Bliss is still on. that they're a chocolate fanatic, and the video that we did at Coco's was great.
Oh, yeah.
You just need to plan.
Yes.
Because Coco's is not a free or
right.
complimentary venue. You have to pay for everything that's at Coco's, and let me tell you, it was worth every penny. Was it worth every penny?
Well, for those people who you saw in the video, I had that giant sundae. For the people who were actually with us in Coco's, watched me eat that entire goblet sundae. I had chocolate fudge ice cream up to here, and then
I could have finished it if he couldn't.
3.5 hours later, we were at Cagney Steakhouse.
I know, it was
eating
poor planning.
It was like, I don't know what I was thinking, but let me tell you, I'll never do that again. I just won't. I don't know what I was thinking.
All right.
The things we do for a video.
Right. But you know what? It was a nice experience, and all the kids really had a good time.
We all had a great time.
It was awesome.
That was the most signed up event was Coco's, the ice cream social.
And I'm gonna try to do that again.
Yeah.
But this time, is there a Coco's on the Joy? I can't remember. You did the deck plan.
I did the deck plan, and I don't remember.
We're probably gonna have to arrange it someplace else.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to. Maybe we'll have the ice cream social out on the island.
Maybe.
How about that?
Because again,
how about that, mister?
in Bermuda for several days.
Right.
So it's not like you're at one port, you got to do your thing, do it fast, and then get back on board. It's going to be more relaxed.
Right.
So yeah, we could definitely research.
Well, you need to write that down, and we need to figure that out. But I want to remind everybody that they can be a super cruiser, even though we're not cruising right now, right?
I know.
You could be a super cruiser.
Though we're not doing the normal videos because we're still on our summer schedule, which means next Sunday you will see Tales from the High Seas, episode 61.
I think I got a film there.
And
film
yes, I do. And then next Sunday, August 9th, we'll be back for another live stream.
But we wanted to remind you that we do feature a super cruiser every Thursday, even though we're not doing Thursday videos, and they are on Facegram, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yes.
They're on
Faceplace? Is that what you call it?
Facegramitter. Facegramitter.
Yes.
So they're on all three.
yes.
Facegram,
Our
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Our Cruising with Wheels Facebook page, and then
And do you do them on
I
do
do
them
not.
on group? No, okay. But you simply have to email us at. Pay attention. You have to. He's not paying attention. You simply have to email us at.
Cruising with Wheels at rochester.rr.com.
And you need to include your name, the name of the ship that you were traveling on, and all the names of the people that are in the picture. It doesn't have to be on the ship itself or in front of the ship. It could just be on your cruise, wherever you were.
Right, right. We're glad you're here, Sean G., even if it's for a quick hello. Hi.
Hi, Sean G. Hi.
Double L is going on a royal going on the Royal Princess. Yeah, we haven't discussed a lot of princess.
Well, I've looked into Princess,
yeah.
and Princess is a little out of my.
But it's never out of the running for us. We are always when we're picking a cruise or two for the year.
So why don't we tell them what we're going to do next, which is the Carnival Mardi Gras, right?
Right. We're going to
be on the Carnival Mardi Gras, and when
end of February of 2021, we will be their third
cruise.
Their third sailing.
If it does not get canceled.
If it doesn't get canceled, if they do another delay, then I'm sure we're out of it.
We're screwed.
Because we're like the third sailing.
And then our next cruise that's booked is the group cruise.
The Norwegian Joy Bermuda Group Cruise 2021, August 1st through August 8th. Again, 2021.
And then I've been kind of toying around with, I've seen a few things on Holland that I thought were interesting.
Yes, we are trying to do Holland. We are trying to do Princess. And it's always about the itineraries. It's about the handicap accessibility.
Well, but we need to check it out.
Oh, absolutely. So there's
them.
so many things that we look at for us. But yeah, we're always Kevin's always researching. So yeah, we'll see what's going on because bookings are really running rampant for 2021. People want to get back to cruising.
Right.
And I think everybody is probably resigned to the fact that it really ain't going to happen now.
I'm hoping that we can go in February, and I'm hoping we can go in August.
Yeah, I know.
And I am trying to look for something for 2022 in the winter when it's freezing cold here.
I know. And you are right, Melissa Hayes. The runner-up is... dun, 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 dun. Thank you for coming.
Well, it's 4:36 here in New York, and I can almost hear the little babies with their legs crossed.
They're in the kitchen. Yeah, because Mom is visiting. Puppies are in the kitchen. We're down in the studio. And it is time for us to wind down.
And we want to remind you that we are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and
Snapchat.
He loves to do that.
I do.
We should do it like together. Snapchat.
We want to thank everybody for joining us today. It was a really good group. We're glad to be here. We'll be here again in 2 weeks.
A big shout out to all of our moderators. We had today Nautical Nurse Nancy.
Rayleigh Creative Travel. Right, Blaine, am I correct?
I believe so.
Yes.
Karen Carter.
Gavin and his cohort Jamie from the UK.
And
Sean G, who joined us at the last minute. Always glad to see him.
So,
And his beautiful Laura.
like we always say at the end of all of our videos, and I know that you can't really do it right now, but we want to remind you to always...
Save it for the future.
Right. What do we want to do? It's right on my shirt.
Travel safe.
And cruise often.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
I don't know what button to push.
Oh.